So this is my office at the moment, which is sort of a mishmash of all sorts of garbage and whatnot. Got to try work out something. Might go to way to do something so I can actually use this space. Ooh, something's printed. So it's August 7th, 2025. Sweet. Just had this thing come up for One Page Rules writing jam, and haven't really written in like 2 years or something, so I figured, why not? Let's give it a go. I don't actually know what the theme is going to be yet. They released that in like 2 days, I think. I don't know where the camera is. I look over here, and I think the camera's over there. But yeah, to go to recent. Haven't written in a while. I know it's supposed to be between like 500 and 1,000 words that I'm supposed to write. A couple years ago, when I was writing full time, I could have spat that out in a couple of hours. Not knowing the theme beforehand makes it a little bit difficult, but more than likely I'm going to do something with dwarves because that's my jam. But yeah, never really done anything like this before. Not expecting to win, but you know, at least it's the start of actually doing something that I haven't done before, and see how it goes. Next update, I guess, when I know what the theme is in a couple of days. I am starting to remember why I stopped using this stupid machine.
Alright, so it's Saturday morning, 9th of August. It's pretty early because the jam started a bit earlier in my time zone. Gotta be a little bit quiet because family's still asleep. But they've released the theme for what this is going to be. And the theme is close enough. I don't close enough. That's going to be interesting. I've spent the last couple days just spitballing different ideas for things that I could, you know, hopefully if it came around to something, I'd have, you know, so somewhere to start. Close enough was not was not in any of those ideas. So we'll see. Guess we'll spend a little while spitballing more. How's got coffee at least. Let's see how this goes. I've got essentially 2 days, an hour and one day and 23 hours left to submit. So how's let's go. So it took a little bit, but I've got 977 words written. So I'm only supposed to go to a max of 1,000. I feel like there's not much I can take away, but there's also, I feel like I need to put a little bit in. Second draft is going to be fun. But hey, it only took 3 hours. It took 3 hours to get that, to plan something and get it written, which is a lot faster than I thought it was going to take. So that's not bad. See how we do. Alright, so we're back from the gym. I've got my lovely breakfast. There's 49 entries this time round. I'm going to try and get through all of them if I can. I really want to be able to try and rate all of them just to kind of see where everything stands. I've got a week to do so it shouldn't be too difficult. It's 1,000 words each one. So I've been looking at my little elves here. So I've got them in this frame. These little dudes that I was going to start working on. But I've decided, I think this was actually the colour scheme that I was going with. I was trying to do like an autumn theme, and then I started looking at other elves for like different armies and stuff, and I was like, you know what would be cool is if I could do a different elven set in each of the different seasons. So like, you know,
spring, summer, autumn, winter. And I was like, but these are the high elves, and I've worked on them in autumn. Not all of them, like I've still got like a whole, so I'm gonna flip this around, like a whole bunch in here that I haven't painted. And I was just like, well, what if I just, you know, not do that? Like these ones over here with all the green, it should be, you know, spring or summer, not autumn. Like autumn would probably work on like, you know, more of just the big wood creatures and that sort of thing. So I might start doing little clans of each one, but that means I'd have to print some more of these, or just give them a quick base coat again and start again, and also find themes for every single one. Plus I want to do their bases a bit better now that I'm getting better at basing, so it means buying some basing bits to print out. Anyway, that's my thoughts now. See how long that lasts and if I get bored with that or move on to something else. Okay, so I was doing this thing on here, which there's this, a little bit closer, absolutely terrible attempt at doing a yellow into orange with speed paint, and then come out like the gold, but the gold speed paint's fine, looks fine. Actually, it's a colour on it, looks fine. Because I was trying to do this like summer thing where it's supposed to cut from the got the color cubes. So I was trying to do this as like a summer vibe, because that's what my idea was for the different seasons. But then I was like, you know, I'm doing this writer jam at the moment. Or maybe I should actually go read what the lore is for high elves in OPR, seeing as that's the game I play, not other things. Instead of trying to make up my own for it, like I can mix it a little bit, but instead of just straight up trying to make my own lore for my units, let's just try to do something within the world for the first time. And apparently they're actually like sailors, like they got kicked out of the wood elves, the wooded area, and became high elves, so they live on the ocean, well, next to the ocean. They have like massive fleets and that sort of thing. So I was like, okay, instead of, you know, seasons, we have to do something beachy themed. So I guess some form of like azure, probably just like I'm thinking just like beaches now with like skyscrapers, so you know, stone, steel, some form of pale sand, I guess, and then probably blues into azures and that sort of thing, turquoise, which I think is fairly like normal high elf colors, but maybe that it just kind of fits more, and I can kind of work within that, and then just try to build my own faction, high elf faction from there with some other form. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go, which means I have to redo my redo again, because that's how my brain works. Alright, so I've woken up. It's Monday morning in Australia. I've just woken up and discovered that I didn't win the OPR riding jam, number 13. It's a little disappointing, but you know, I lost. I came second, so I say lost, but I came second, which is pretty awesome, and I lost first place by 0.05 on the average score, which is like 1 star either way. Like if I'd gotten 1 extra star from one of my votes, and you know, if they'd gotten 1 less star, that might have been the difference between me winning and losing the whole thing. So I'm pretty happy with that result, actually, considering it's the first thing I've ever put out there. I'm not unhappy with that. Obviously, first would be better, but hey, like I did really well, and it kind of cements the fact that I'm actually not terrible at writing. I can be good when I put my mind to it. So that's good. It's good. It's given me a little bit of some thoughts, I guess, in the idea of maybe writing something unofficial in the OPR universe, like an actual, like a short book or something like that, because I've got all these ideas now, because I've been reading into all the lore around OPR, because I didn't really get into it that much. It was more just like, I've got the idea of what from 40k, because I've never gotten to 40k either. My cat's going nuts somewhere. What was from 40k, you know, what's been brought over, and so I've got friends who are into 40k lore, and I've just been playing OPR and kind of putting the two together. But now that I've been put into this and had to actually start reading, I keep looking at my eyes instead of the thing, now that I've actually had to start reading OPR lore, I realise it's vastly different, and also there are a lot of holes that need to be filled. That's what she said. So yeah, I might just write something, and if it doesn't, you know, if people are like, you know, if OPR's like, nah, screw that, it just works within my own dream world anyway, so I'm not overly fussed on that one. But yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool that I came second. I'll get some free minis or something. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. All right.